Alright, sup guys, we should be live. Today the plan is to go through this interchange, which was in part of the last one. What's the first car on here? Stuff going to Bryson. That's fine. That means I want to take everything for sure. To here. I want to put... Yeah, I'll put everything in the shop. And then I would like 7. Come back to here. I think that's off the main. How do we sound today? Do we sound good? Good, we sound relatively good. I think this is the main. Maybe we'll find out when 9 goes by and I end up stopping it because it's in the way. And then I want to set up an interchange for Silva. No, I need to go to settings, interchange. We're going to mark that for 8. Because I'm smart this time and leaving 2 locos up there. Six and 3. Okay. Oof. Sorry if I blew out your eardrums. I had to sneeze, I'm sorry about that. There, it can be on cutout. It can be waypoint. And I want it to go all the way up there. I should have passenger trains out and about somewhere. Maybe, potentially. Yes. Not enough to start going anywhere. I could have sworn I started seeing that thing puffing like it was gonna move. Oh, you need some water. How is 10 on water, right? Okay. I thought I had just topped it up before we took this little trip down. Hello there, how are you guys doing today? Oh. When was it I was saying? I think it was September, August, or October. I think it's if I had... I need to write this down. I might just put that in the mod thing too. If I had 500 subscribers by for May, June, July, August, September. Let's say September. By September 2025, I will buy farming. There, I've written it down. I've not just said it. I should get a sticky note and put it on the side of my computer. Wait, that was Dillsboro. Where is... Okay. I got stinks for the placement. Not really, because I think the engine's ahead of it. Seven's gonna pick up. Well, 7 could take this stuff up to Ella. No, I can't even remember what's all on that train. We're gonna put the handbrake on that. There. And then I want 7. Well, I need to see how much coal and water 7 has. Not enough. Not enough water to do anything. How is it you're actually supposed to get in and out of the cab? Is it from the front? It's gotta be the front. Like, you've got to step up there, but I wouldn't want to step up there because that would be incredibly hot, I would imagine. How do you enter a camelback's cabin? There's another door there. Oh, I see, I see. You enter out the back here. That makes sense. I mean, you could jump down there if you absolutely had to, I guess, but... But I wouldn't want to. Hello there, how are you doing today? And then I want to move up a little bit more. I want to reverse a smidge. Well, this can actually take everything going to Bryson. Well, I could just take... I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, there's two things going to Bryson. There's Appalachian on there. There's Ella. Well, there's two things going to Bryson. I think one's for a freight house. Sweet, more money. Sooner I can pay back another 1,000, I'll be happier. A little bit happier. Not too happy, but a little bit. We should have more than enough time before 10 comes through with the interchange to get water on this, maybe some coal in it. But I'm a lot more worried about water than I am coal. Well, I do need to worry about all of it, I do suppose. Alright, there's our 5,000 gallons of water. Does that have slack in the joint there? It does. There is some slack in between the tender and the locomotive. That's kind of cool. Okay, where can I put this engine so it's kind of out of the way? I can put it right over here. Oh yeah, we should be filled up before 10 gets here, by a long shot. And hopefully it's just a straight pull through. I think it's a straight pull through. That is a lot of switch stands. And right now I'm just double checking, making sure that it is. You can come right off the main. and pop right onto this track. Or these series of tracks, I should say. And it's looking like that is definitely the case. It is not. You have to come off this one. You have to come off this one to go on to this. To back all the way up to get onto that. Well, shit, that kind of sucks and puts a damper on some things. That's fine, though. I can tell 10. I can tell 10 to come over to here. 7 still taking things on? No, it's not. So 7 can come here, connect into these. And then I'm just gonna have 7 put the cars over here. Besides, then 10 should be able to back up and go around. And yes, I'm sure I'm making my life much more difficult than it needs to be, but that's what I'm good at. Anything in here that needs to be pulled out before I start adding cars. Does not look like it. There's still some room for empties over here. These are all empties. Yeah, I'm not pulling one car or a bunch of cars out for one car. Now, when all of these are filled, then I probably will. But I'm not pulling for just one. Also, this is going to be the only stream for today. I'm not streaming when I get home from work tonight. Well, maybe I will. Depends what time I get home. But I would assume that I am not going to live stream today. So this is the last live stream going into the weekend for sure. Well, not for sure. Today's the last day to live stream going into the weekend for sure. I'm not going to live stream Saturday or Sunday. I work doubles both days. So we'll see what ends up happening. And then 10 is set up to come over to here somewhere. Actually, 10 can come to here. Not quite that close to that switch. A little bit back. And then 7. Beautiful. 7 can come back to here. Good, and 10 is almost here. Because then I can take the sawmill cars. I can just break everything up right here. Okay, I thought it was trying to go up there to come back, and I'm like, why wouldn't I? Could have sworn there was a switch there. Is there not a switch? Thought I was losing my mind a little bit. But you gotta do that every now and again. God, those reefers look nice. And then on my way back to Silva, I could put those cars, those reefer cars can go back to the, back to the creamery. Which I don't know how they work for money, but I'll find out. Ten must have just hit yard limit speeds. Okay, let's go into Bryson Freight House. Okay, so there's one thing going up to Kirkland. How many cars are going into the sawmill? 4? Those 4 cars can just go straight there. 7 can knuckle into that. Wait. I want... 7 can come back down here, actually. AE yard, reverse. No, forward 2. That way this doesn't get into an accident. Now it's gonna go forward 5. Because I'm gonna kick these 3 off. No, you keep going. You keep going. I'll tell you when I want you to stop. Alright, forward. Better make it 5. And then 7 can come right up here. Can be switched to waypoint. These are all empty and can be moved further back. 10's a little overkill to be doing the shunting, but it'll be fine. Seven, where? Release that. Okay. Kirkland's gonna go first. Sweet, and that's ready to go to Silva. And I want 7 to bring those cars right up to here. Is there one more? Oh, there's 2 more slots on that track for the cars that haven't even really started being taken off. 5.5, 0.5. I think these cars will all go at once pretty much, except for this one. Which is fine, that one will get kicked over to the other side when it's time. And then 10 is gonna get refueled when it's done shunting. Oh, I went into the tender. Do we got it back all? Yeah, it went all the way. There's a lot of maneuvers to get to that sawmill. I don't know why you wouldn't have put why the creator would not have put a crossover into this yard to get onto this one. Did I not just... Okay, I didn't have something there. I thought I had something here and it just closed. I'm losing my mind. A little bit quicker than I thought I was. Should be one, maybe no. Yeah, I don't understand why there's these tracks that just end. And maybe I'm not supposed to know. That is definitely an option. Yeah, having this as an outbound kind of makes sense. I mean, I know it's the car shop, but... meh. I don't have any locos that need to be fixed yet. So until then, it's the outbound. Temporary outbound. That car's ready to go to Silva. So I can pick that up since I'm on this side already. And that's really not that much shunting. That should be the only one up there. That one's ready to go too. That one's ready to go. How many other sawmill cars are there ready to go? You're not ready ready, but you're almost ready. You won't be ready, and you're not ready. That's fine. I can move 2 cars around. That's not an issue. But I'm gonna wait till that one's actually full. More packing material would be nice. You're almost ready to go. You're almost ready. You're not ready to go. And you guys aren't even filling. Oh, I need to go check sawmill cars. Not sawmill, log camp cars. I put those in the wrong line. No, I didn't. I put those in the line I wanted them in. And then these cars need to be shunted all the way back here. Because I can fit a bunch more sawmill cars. I haven't even started getting work done yet. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do quick. Is this one empty? This one is empty. We'll do a little shunting with the big guy. $18 minutes out from my next interchange, which is fine. Those two are both empty. You're ready to go. You're not quite ready, and you two are empty. I think I had more than plenty of coal and water to be doing this. Sweet, I could pay back $1,000. Really, I'm kind of excited to see what I can truly make in a day. That brake can come off. And then these 2 cars I'm gonna put right here. Since I'm pretty sure there was room for those 2, yeah, there was. I would assume... When did forklifts come out? Because otherwise I would assume that they're taking all of these materials and transporting them in there by hand. My phone did it. Early 1920s. Okay, so yeah, this is around 1940s, which I would assume it is. I'll leave that one on, and I'll kick this one on too. And do I want to dig any cars out? I could dig that one, I guess, but I really don't want to. That one's really not digging. This one's empty, so I can put this one over here. That sounds like a good plan to me. Just some light shunting. If I didn't say, forklifts came out in the early 1920s. Equipment, operations, load. Oh. I would assume that I can't tell it to load at the creamery because I haven't done the creamery yet. Oh, I got plenty of water to be doing this. There's that. There's that. Has 7 made it where it's supposed to be yet? No. How far out is 7 from being at it? Where is 7? Okay, 7 is up there. Put the brake on. And I want that car right in this line. And then after today in game, I can, I mean, I'm gonna keep interchanges going around the clock as much as I can. That car down there is ready to go to Silva. That's not a big deal. I can pick that up later. Because I don't want to go shunt and grab it now. I will need another timber car coming up here, though. I suppose I should have gone to Bryson first, because Bryson would have held more money. It probably still will if I get up there quick enough. But I also get a really good timeliness bonus from Kirkland. And I want to keep I know that it's not in game where you got to keep them happy, but I like to think that I'm keeping Kirkland happy. "11 minutes out. Are we clear? We're clear there. Bryson Freight House should be that one. I think. Also, hello there. How are you guys doing today? Wait, I gotta do this. I gotta tell it. I've got to tell it to come back down here and block the main line. Because otherwise it won't head in the way that I want it to. Not enough. I mean, there's enough that I could take down to Whittier, but I'm not going to yet. What is 10 doing? Okay. Now I gotta hook into these. And back this on up the rest of the way. Beautiful. Now to go get water and coal in this. Maybe I'll run 10 up to well, we'll see what happens. I was thinking maybe I would run 10 up to Kirkland and bring it on down. Or bring all those cars down here and put them over here or something. Maybe I get 3 more cars. I do like these cars a lot. How far in debt was I? 94,000 yet. Hopefully we can knock that down to 8 today. 80 today. Okay, 7. What do I need more of? Well, I can do the coal first and then come back and do the water. Brake can come off. And now semi-independent. And now to tell 7 that I want it to start coming this way. And then to go to Bryson. And I'll just put that car right in here right now. And then I'll come switch it around quick. And then let's go check on 10 here for just a second. Okay, that was pretty, I timed that pretty good. And slam on that. Good. Even though it's not exactly over it, it's fine. And then that should have everything set up pretty decent. So now it's just a matter of seeing what we get on this interchange. Which is 3 minutes out. I want it brought up here a little bit. Okay, 3 is the loco that's in control of the 2. Okay. Now I'm gonna go grab something to drink because I have a minute and a half. Alright, I'm back. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Oh, sweet, I made it just in time. Oh, sweet. I mean, more stuff for this. Is any of that? I need that coal. That's why I didn't have 10 grab, was that coal car. How could I have forgot that coal car? Well, simple, because there was a bunch of other stuff. What is the temp in my apartment this morning? We're down to 62 degrees. These are mine, these are mine, those two are Bryson. So I can drop these off. If I go here and go to locations, go to Connolly Creek. Ooh, L2 finally has enough logs I can send that one down. I can bring that train down here. Or down to Whittier. Is there a train already on L2? There is. Okay. And maybe a little bit further back. And then I want 10. Ken can start grabbing some things. Like the one singled out coal car over here. And then I need to see something. Sawmill has coal. Then I think I'll see. You're a long ways out. You're ready to go. You're a short ways out. That's fine. That one's ready to go. I think I'll just wait. I'm pulling these out. Yeah, because the remaining sawmill cars can go in between these two, I think. Maybe not. Well, actually, after I pull that coal car out, I'll come over here and snag this one. No reason we can't do a little shunting, I suppose. Then after 10 shunts, the remaining cars that are gonna go into the sawmill, I think I'm gonna pull... Hang on, I got an idea. But I think after 10 shunts, all the remaining cars that are gonna go up to the sawmill here, I'm gonna take and go in here. To finish my train of thought, because I sidetrack myself all the time. After 10 goes back up here and grabs all the cars that are gonna come back into this area for the sawmill. I'm gonna grab all of these cars that are in that line, and I'm gonna head up to Ella, and we're gonna grab all the Kirkland cars. That's 5. I'm gonna disconnect there and bring it into here. That sounds like a good plan. So I am disconnecting at that one. This one's brakes can come off. That one's brakes can stay on because this one is going to get tied into it. This one's going to get tied into it. And then I'll schedule an extra interchange later on. How far out is that freight train? Was 3 not heading this way yet? Okay, it was. Starting to panic. I thought I hadn't told it to come up. And then we disconnect from here. And we bring everything over to here. Of course, then you decide that you want to start filling that car too. That's fine. That's fine. That's whatever. It is what it is. It's fine, I'm just gonna stock all those other cars in there anyway. So I must try and fill the first 2 tracks then. Wait. That one is a ways out. Take that other one back over here. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be on the track anyway to get going. I'm gonna do something kind of dumb. Once we hit 5, I'm disconnecting. Alright, and then you can come and drop everything off into there. You can go a bit further back and into that. And then that one can almost come back and touch. Keep on rolling, even though your wheels are there. Beautiful. Tie those brake lines in. And then I want to come up to here. And then we're ready for 3 whenever 3 gets here. Three doesn't need to go there. 3 can go right into here again. Never mind, I'm gonna leave it there. Where are those sawmill cars? I think they're pretty much at the head of it. And I want to say there was like 3 or 4 of them. So we'll go to there. 10 looks very nice with that milk train. Well, what's gonna be milk cars. Then I just need to figure out, still need to argue with myself and figure out what my next engine's gonna end up being. And I need a lot more coal cars going to the sawmill, but I think I have a bunch of the sawmill's coal cars sitting here. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't remember. Okay, then I want 10. I want 10 to be sitting right here. Maybe not quite there, but there. Okay, now I need to see, because we've been at Nantahala for a little while. Passengers, we gotta select everything going back down the line. And I should have double checked this sooner. And did we not have anybody boarded? Well, that's not... It is what it is. That means I lost out on a bunch of passengers, but you know what? Shit happens. I just have to service once a day. Okay. I want to go to L2 quick. I know L1 is ready. And L3 is quite a ways from being ready. So we're going to take one. Select that one. I want to come down here and check this. And this one is almost ready. How many more to go? 8 more to go. But that's fine. And one can come right down here. How far out is 3? 3 is still on its way. 1 should be down and in the pocket before it gets here. Ten's filled and ready to go back to Silva, which is good. I just have to couple up to those other cars and head on up. Oh, but I need to pick up that other one too. Do I have anything in a line up here that's ready to go yet? Not really a line, but anything in this line that needs to go yet? Not quite. Okay, so we'll go back down to 10. Three will be coming around that corner any minute now. Any minute now. Maybe not quite any minute, but soon. I'm excited to kind of work with that creamery too. I think it'll be interesting. Oh, where is it? I should be able to see it any second now. Should appear right up over here-ish. Any second now. Any second now. It's right over there. Yep, it's right there. Yep, that goes to the sawmill. I do wish the sawmill would give me another like 3-4 cars that are going out that way. Or out to the coal pits of it. It made no sense. I really wish that the sawmill would give me like 4 coal cars to go to that coaling power plant. That way I could keep it completely stocked. You know, I haven't checked on 7 in a minute. Oh, 10 needs to move up. That's what the problem is. Yeah, I was having it come in on this line and it didn't. But that's fine. That means I can send this to Bryson Freight House quicker. Stop there. Oops. There. Three can come to here. Seven now. Is another story. Hook up that brake line. And then come all the way back to here. Because that interchange car can sit in that siding. And it can go outbound. That will not hurt anything. Seven can plop that car right there. And then I can tell three to plop that other one right in there with it. And I think I picked up everything that's coming out of Appalachian hardwoods already. Maybe there's something new there that needs to go. Little bit more. I'm on Appalachian hardwoods R1. I bet you it called for another call car. Maybe. And then... by it, I mean Appalachian Parkway. Okay, there's 1, 10. 10 can knuckle in and start doing some stuff now. There's that. Now to make a little bit of money. Not very much, though. Not compared to what I'm going to do my schedule. Or when I go grab all those cars from Silva. Not from Silva. From Kirkland. Alright. 2 more cars to the sawmill. And I'm just gonna put those over here into this track. I'm gonna be starting working on my lunch here. So I'll let you guys watch 10. Oh, I almost spooked the crap out of myself. I thought... No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Where are the sawmill cars? They're gonna be all the way in the yard. Well, I screwed that one up. Okay, I'll just come knuckle back in. I definitely thought that I hadn't had those connected. That's on me. I should have double checked. At least it looks like it's a relatively easy switch maneuver. I'm also working on my lunch, so I'll be in and out. Well, not in and out, but I'll be moving between my living room, where my computer is, and through the dining room into the kitchen where my food is. I'm warming up some Alfredo. But I figure while we're doing some switching and other stuff, it's not that big of a deal. Sweet, I made that money from the Appalachian hardwood. Yep, you come on back. I'm gonna go to Appalachian hardwood. Take control of 7. And then we're going to come right back here to Bryson. Not where I wanted to go, right here. Okay, 10's connected in. Handbrake off, there's that. Now we can go into the sawmill properly. And drop these 2 cars off. And I'm gonna go stir my food. Alright, 7's almost back. 3 was set to go to Appalachian, I think. No, it was set for the freight house. But I want to know what's all on this train going. Okay. I was wrong. It wasn't for the Appalachian. It's for the BR house track. Excuse me, so I'm gonna go grab that, pull that car from there and head back to Whittier. That, or since I'm already up this way, is there anything at Robinson? Is there even enough car? One car is not enough. not enough to justify me coming all the way back up. Beautiful, you're about to knuckle in there. What was 10 doing? Is 10 knuckled in all the way? Good thing one can just sit there and not do anything. There's that. Now to come over here to the coaling plant. I wanted a bit more on there, like so. Is it actually like, oh, that's cool that it actually lines up a little bit. Okay, and now 7 is where I need to go. And I went to Ella instead. Whoopsies. 7 Ella, kind of the same. Not really, but kind of. Okay. Your brake can come off. There you go. And now I want you to come knuckle into this one. And I'm gonna go stir my food quick. I'll be right back. Okay. There we go. And then 7, not 7. Not 6, 3. Needs to come line up over here. Actually, I should be able to tell 3. What are your movement rules? No, you need to come be over here. There you go. At least until I can get 7 out of here. think that that was that coal car. And I'm about to not have to worry about what 3 is doing. 3 can be told to go right into there. Seven can come right into here. 10 needs to be selected. I need to go get my food. But I'm gonna wait till 10 to disconnect. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go get my food. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm right back. And 10 hasn't even moved yet, really. It's moved a lot. I went and grabbed food because then I can keep this live stream going a little bit longer before I gotta end it. Because I gotta work today. And I'd like to hang out on here as long as I can today. I mean, I almost played Farming Simulator, but I'd rather play this. Alright, there's that. There's that. I should have gone all the way up here by 127. It can come right up to here. How many cars are ready to go to Silva? Only the one? Oh, come on, you can empty. You can surely hurry up and be emptied before 10 gets up here. A little bit quicker so I can get rid of you. Come on. I'll go like that momentarily. Your brake can come off. You can come over here. I should have put more mushrooms in this. I'll put more mushrooms in the next one. I made Alfredo with chicken with mushrooms. Next time, use the big frying pan. You know what? I don't think it's gonna be ready. I really don't. I'm down to be surprised. I hope I'm surprised. And I hope I'm wrong. I don't think it's going to be ready by the time 10 gets up here. Damn. Stop. I need 10 to stop. Seven can tuck into that line. On its way back. Shift, control, question mark. Oh, good thing it's a 0.6 in the opposite direction. Can pick that car up quick. Happy little accidents. No, half all my cars are going to Silva. And then this can come up to here. How close? Down to 95. There might be enough space for the class 70. I do not know though for sure. That car is gonna sit up here. That one's gonna go like that. You don't have much longer to drop. It's worth a shot to see if there's enough room for the class 70 in this. Oh no. That's what I wanted. And then I want 10. Not to do that, but to come up to here. You gotta give credit where credit is due. That 127 tries hard. Like, it tries really hard. that's why it gets used. You gotta dust the cobwebs off sometimes. Just a little bit too much overhang. Why is that spazzing out? It was in just the right spot to make it spaz. I think I'm gonna hold out and wait for this. So I'll take the 127 up to here. And then 110 can come up to this and knuckle into this. Because I'd rather grab everything I can. Hello! Not a whole lot. Just doing a little live streaming before I go to work. Or before I take a nap for work, I should say. And then getting ready for work and then going to work. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to live stream tonight. But I might. Probably not. But I might. Good, that's down to 30 pounds now. Ten needs to stop. Like yesterday. Actually, I want 127 to come up to here. A little bit further of a gap. Okay, 10 can now start coming back up. And that's down to 15 pounds. Which is good. I want to get it out of there. And beautiful. Alright, and then you're gonna be ready to go by the time I knuckle into you. And you should be ready now. Not now, now. Now? Maybe now? There we go. And the 127 can be told to go in here too. But it's going to be told to go at a much slower speed. No, you stop that. You come this way, just like everything else. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Good girl. Something. You'll just be stopped by a switch that's going to be furloughed. And we're going to pick up all those coal cars down at the bottom of this grade. I think I might just get a locomotive that's just strictly for the creamery. Not the creamery, but for the milk. And it's just gonna be called the milk train. I think that's a good plan. And then what is the temp outside? It's not warm, I know that. 45 degrees, still a wind advisory. I can see why we were projected to have frost warnings. I mean, it's only 40 degrees. Whoa. It's supposed to get cold tonight. That's it, I'm wearing my black jacket tonight. Okay, let's see here for what 10 can do. And I didn't realize that it had a handbrake on it. And then control 0, I want to get out. Good, you stopped because of the switch. $127's fine. I'm going to take 7. I want to take a look at the sawmill quick too. Still unloading some cars, that's good. This This car isn't doing me any good here. But 7 can come couple up or get close to it. You know what? This car is kind of in the way. Yeah, it is. I can come up with something for this though. Let's go to customize. Alright. I want to go. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. And sweet, it does put it on there. If I go like that, will it include that? Let's say that. Okay. And that is supported. And then okay, there's no additional. Can I change color? I would like brown. Ooh. Oh, I like that. And then for the lettering, I could get behind that. You know what? Let's put this one out on display. Because I'm going to move that from there to about here-ish. You know what? Let's not have that one in memory of Grandma. Grandma would like that, though. And I know that Grandma would like that one. I don't know how much my grandmother would have liked the color of that. Or the color of the letters. But I think she would have liked the color of the coach. Are we gonna crash? Are we gonna keep going? What's happening here? Okay, we just lagged a minute. And then we'll put that right back here. No, I don't want it to be there. I don't like the thought of it being right over there. I want to go, say there. You don't move yet. Alright, now you can move. Oh, that's not even the switch I wanted to hit anyway. Oh, dang it. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine because coach can stop there. Let's edit this. And then I need to change the number for there. And then this is going to be a special category. Well, let me put anything else. I was going to put, gone too long. Or, no, not gone too long. Gone too soon. I would have typed gone too long, but would have meant gone too soon. There we go. It's not out of the way, but it's out of the way. Anything ready to go from over here that's easily accessible? You're almost ready to go. You kind of all in this line are almost ready to go. I could use more logs, so if I got more cars, I would send them to Walker. Maybe that's what I do. I get more wood cars that are just supposed to go to Walker. Okay, where is 10? And that's gonna bleed all of my brakes out. Unless... it'll bleed them all out. That's fine. Oh, let's see here. We'll go like that. Shut that off. I'm already here, so it's not that big of a deal, so I'll pick that car up. It's not like when I was in Bryson and was just gonna go to Robinson for one car. That just doesn't make sense. I should see what the creamery calls for cars in a day. Bees. Did you wake up just to eat food? Oh, let's see here. Whenever the brakes recharge, it'd be nice. A little bit longer and those brakes will recharge. Shouldn't be too long now. Okay, maybe I just go manual. "28 cars, that's not a bad train." Manual, waypoint, that, there. Don't even give it a chance to disconnect the brake line. Or not disconnect, but bleed the air brakes. I want to go like that. And then it's going to need to charge the air brakes again before it does anything. Let's see if I go like that. I could start this car rolling. So really, I could just set the independent and then told it. Yep, keep going. That's what I want you to do, is couple to it. Beautiful. And then I want to go to here. And then I also want to see what's going on with my passenger train, if it's full yet. Sweet, it is. We're completely full. That's not great. I would have liked to have left before we were full, but I didn't know that we were full, so that's on me. This is also a much bigger train. But we'll head down the line with this. Boom. Let's follow that one. Because I would like to customize this a bit. And then equipment customize. What is brown? Ooh, I like that. I've never admired the shadows on the car before, I don't think. Beige is a bit more neutral than that. Are we gonna be out of a grove of trees anytime soon? Maybe. I want to be somewhere where I could see my car. Here we go. I think I could be happier with that. Lettering text in memory. Road number is no longer 256, 2025. Not default color. I would like to go with a nice gold. I like that. I think Grandma would appreciate that and like that very much. It's very tasty. Okay, I gotta watch out for where 10 is. I'd be... What? Where did it go? Where did it go? I think I'm going to leave this string here. There's a couple of things I need to do before I get ready to go to work. One of which is to divert train onto the siding. But so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Come on, save. But as I was saying, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.